Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In this video, the control of pituitary secretion by the hypothalamus is discussed. So how this hypothalamus controls the pituitary secretion? The secretions, the hypothalamus uh, gives some hormonal signals and also some nervous signals to the pituitary gland. The nervous signals as well as hormonal signals. The posterior pituitary is under the neural control. The hormone release is controlled by the nerve signals, not by the blood-borne hormones. Uh, these posterior pituitary hormones are ADH and oxytocin. They are synthesized in the hypothalamic neuron in the supraoptic and paraventricular nuclei, and these hormones are transported down the axon of these neurons to the posterior pituitary where they are released into the blood, while the anterior pituitary is its hormonal control is by the hypothalamic releasing and inhibitory hormone. So these hormones, the inhibitory hormone or releasing hormones, they come to this area through the hypothalamic hypophyseal portal vessels. So these hormones are secreted in this portal system, that is a specialized capillary network, and they travel a short distance to the anterior pituitary and regulate the hormone secretion from a specific cell type. The hypothalamus receives the nervous signal from many sources in the nervous system. Thus, when a person is exposed to pain, emotion, emotional distress, olfactory signals, nutrients concentration, electrolyte concentration, water concentration, or hormonal concentration alteration. So there is activation or inhibition, release or inhibition of the hormone from the pituitary gland. The anterior pituitary is a highly vascular gland, and this is by the dual capillary network or portal circulation of the hypothalamic hypophyseal portal blood vessels. So blood does not arrive directly from the systemic circulation to this organ. Instead, it first passes through a capillary bed in the hypothalamus, and from there blood enters the hypothalamic hypophyseal blood portal vessels, and which deliver it to the secondary capillary network in the anterior pituitary. So this is the secondary capillary network. So the anatomical structures that are involved is median eminence. That is this median eminence is the lower part of the hypothalamus and entry point of small arteries. Then pituitary stalk or infundibulum is the pathway through which these blood vessels or portal vessels descend. Hypothalamic hypophyseal portal vessel, that are specialized blood vessel carrying releasing or inhibitory hormones from the hypothalamus to the anterior pituitary. Then capillary sinuses in the anterior pituitary, they are destination of the portal blood, and these are surrounding hormone secreting cell. The functional role of this is that the hypothalamic neurons secrete releasing or inhibiting hormone into the median eminence capillaries, and these hormones travel directly to the anterior pituitary, where they modulate the release of the hormone. For example, the thyrotropin releasing hormone stimulates TSH secretion, while dopamine inhibits prolactin release. This is a highly targeted vascular link, ensure that hypothalamic signal reaches the pituitary quickly and in high concentration without dilution in the systemic circulation. So the anterior pituitary receives blood that is already passed through the hypothalamus, and this unique portal system allows for precise hormonal control of anterior pituitary central to neuroendocrine integration. The hypothalamic releasing and inhibitory hormones are secreted into the median eminence. The hypothalamic neurons, they synthesize and they are responsible for the secretion of the anterior pituitary hormone. They, these hypothalamic neurons, they form hypothalamic inhibitory hormone and hypothalamic releasing hormone. And these hypothalamic neurons, they originate from various parts of the hypothalamus, and their nerve ending also go to the median eminence and tuber cinereum, that are extension of the hypothalamus into the infundibulum. So the nerve endings in this area are different because they do not transmit signal. Instead, they have got secretory function. They secrete various releasing and inhibitory hormones that act on the pituitary. How do they reach there? First, they are released into the hypothalamic hypophyseal portal vessel. From there, they go into the anterior pituitary sinuses, and there they act on the glandular cells and then causes the release of various hormone from anterior pituitary. So these hypothalamic releasing and inhibitory hormone, they are responsible for the control over the secretion from the anterior pituitary. So thyrotropin releasing hormone, it causes the release of TSH or thyroid stimulating hormone from the anterior pituitary. The corticotropin releasing hormone causes the release of adrenocorticotropin. Gonadotropin, growth hormone releasing hormone, it causes the release of growth hormone, and somatostatin, growth hormone inhibitory hormone. Then the gonadotropin releasing hormone causes the release of luteinizing hormone and follicle stimulating hormone. Prolactin inhibitory hormone is responsible for inhibition of prolactin secretion. So there are additional hypothalamic hormones that stimulate prolactin secretion and inhibit release of anterior pituitary hormone. This table is summarizing the hypothalamic releasing and inhibitory hormones that control the secretion of anterior pituitary gland. The thyrotropin releasing hormone is a peptide of 3 amino acid only, and it stimulates the secretion of TSH by the thyrotropes. The gonadotropin releasing hormone, it is single chain of 10 amino acid, and it stimulates the secretion of SH and LH by the gonadotropes. The corticotropin releasing hormone or CRH is a bit larger. It is a single chain of 41 amino acid, and it stimulates the secretion of adrenocorticotropic hormone by corticotropes. The growth hormone releasing hormone is a single chain of about 44 amino acid, and it causes the release secretion of growth hormone by somatotropes. The growth hormone inhibitory hormone or somatostatin, it is a single chain of 14 amino acids that inhibits secretion of growth hormone by somatotropes. The prolactin inhibiting hormone is chemically dopamine, that is a catecholamine, and it inhibits the synthesis and secretion of prolactin by lactotrope. So these hypothalamic hormones regulate anterior pituitary function via stimulation or inhibition. Most of these are short peptide except dopamine, that is a catecholamine neurotransmitter. The balance of stimulatory and inhibitory signal determine hormonal output from the anterior pituitary. This mechanism allows neural and biochemical integration of endocrine function based on body's internal and external environment. Specific areas in hypothalamus control the secretion of specific hypothalamic releasing and inhibitory hormone. The hypothalamic hormones are secreted at nerve endings in the median eminence, as we have seen earlier. So here, from this median eminence, uh, this median eminence is a structure at the base of the hypothalamus, and these hormones from there then enter the hypothalamic portal vessels or portal system to act on the anterior pituitary glandular cells. So where from these nerve ending come? These nerve ending originate from the neurons that are located in the hypothalamus. And in the hypothalamus, there are specific nuclei within the hypothalamus and basal brain. Though the exact location of all these neurons are still being mapped, some are partially known, such as the paraventricular nucleus is associated with corticotropin releasing hormone. Arcuate nucleus is associated with gonadotropin releasing hormone, and preoptic area is released with the thyrotropin releasing hormone secretions. So stimulating the median eminence electrically results in release of all hypothalamic hormone, showing that it is the critical interface between the neuronal signaling and endocrine output. The hypothalamus integrate diverse signals, neural, sensory, and metabolic, and route them through specific neuronal circuits to release hormone at the median eminence, regulating the function of the anterior pituitary gland. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any query, please write in the comment box.